about ready to get going here. Hopkins versus Orono. Hopkins the 9 seed in the district. Orono the 1 seed. Faced off 2 times so far this year. Hopkins with a 4-4 tie in the last game. The other one was a 2-1 loss with that second goal coming late in the game there. So Hopkins knows they can play with this group. Just need to rise to the occasion here and jump out quick. Face off one back by Mason. Going to come back to Colin, and we're off. Colin looking for a little seam. Dances around one. Is going to come into the zone. Work his way down off of the quick shot attempt. Looks like Mason wide. I think he might have got a stick on it. Hand pass, it looks like. So quick little opportunity for the Royals. Just not quite able to get it on net, but good to see quick pressure and jump out. Mason, good tie up, allows Brecken to grab it, but unfortunately Orono player diced through on the other side and grabs that puck. Fired around where Brecken takes it. Brecken flipped back towards Colin. Colin's going to try to shuttle it over to Vincent, knocked down out of the air by Orono and sent up the boards. Mason jumps in, gets that puck loose. Good battle on the boards. Comes out, and Mason's going to jump in there. Working his way through. He's got Brecken now with it. Mason's driving. Then towards the net. Good little flip by Brecken, but not able to get that redirected down on net. So a good first shift. Royals with a couple opportunities. Asher now jumps in front of that one. He's going to fight through a little obstruction, continue to give chase. Orono goes down behind the net, so Asher jumps right back in there. Orono reversed it through a couple of Royals that were flying through the other way. And finally dribbled out to Charles. Charles tries to feed Gibb, that doesn't connect, and now Orono with a quick little 3-on-2, but that gets knocked off a stick, and Gibb now heading the other way. Gibb fights his way through, he's got nobody up front. Now Asher, shot on net, dribbled in, and he goes with a save. The Royals continue to apply early pressure against Orono. I feel like this is one of those games that if the Royals can pot 1 or 2 here early and put the pressure on, could cause some challenges for Orono. Then towards the front, Brooks right there, dug back over to the corner, and Orono's going to come around with some speed. Misses on the pass. Colin's going to be the first on that, back in the D zone. Nice pass over to Vincent. Vincent going to go up the boards to Remy. That gets intercepted. And Orono steps in front. Rocky good glove save. Back out with Mason, Nolan, and Brecken. Mason wins it back. Vincent swings it around, gets past Colin, but Brecken is going to be the first one on it. 2-on-3 with Brecken and Mason. Mason and Brecken towards the net. Going off the side of the net. Bounce back. Good stick by Mason. Gets that puck loose. Oh! Good pass up front from Mason and Nolan. That got blocked on the way through. Good stand up. A lot of Royal sticks in the way there, and Orono not able to get through. Mason tried to slide it up to Brecken. That didn't roll off of his stick. Mason will fire it in, and no ice as the Royals will change lines. Orono heads up from behind their own net. Darting across center ice. He's got some speed. Continue to hold him to the outside. There's a stick on the far side, but it didn't get through, luckily. Max reverse. Gibb with it. Gibb up, trying to hit Will. That rolled through his... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Rocky, sprawling save, kept that one out. Puck was bouncing around in the crease. Fired towards the net. Didn't get a redirect on it, and Rocky will kind of usher it to the corner. Just need a clear here. Get a chance to reset. Charles with it. Charles up to Will. Doesn't work out. Orono trying to stick handle their way through. Good job defense to get that puck. Just got to get this puck out of the zone here. Go, go, go. Does finally get it out. Royals trying to get a change behind. Allows a little bit of space for Orono. Good job by Charles from his knees to control that and get back up. Fired through the crease. No harm. Orono back behind. Back up to the point. Back down. Remy tries to step in there. This is going to be a challenge. Fired wide. Another shot from the point. That hits a lot of bodies and doesn't make it through. It's fed to, oh, no, no, no. Get that. Rocky with another big save there on a rebound opportunity. And Colin needed to get that one out. Doesn't work. And Orono is going to turn it back the other way again. Asher with it now. Just need to get that puck out. He's going to ice it. The Royals, little push there by Orono. Able to hold on. Just barely. Rocky with some big saves out there. And try to settle this thing down again here. Mason wins it over to Colin. Colin gets pinned to the boards, goes down. Mason tried to feed it across, got caught in the ref's skates. Mason trying to feed Colin, a lot of congestion there. Little too eager to defer on some of those passes, I think. Puck back behind, taken by Vinny. Puck spits out front, backhander on net, and Rocky will freeze it. Mason wins it over to Charles. Charles off the boards, back to Brecken. Puck didn't quite get to him all the way and wasn't able to pull that across to himself. Big scrum here on the boards. Pops out to Mason. Mason shuttles it over to Brecken. Brecken heading up ice. Gets pinched off. And Orono quickly back in. This Orono with some speed. And they score. Orono works their way right around the D and tucks that in 5-hole on Rocky. You're gonna leave your phone now? Okay. Orono back in. Poked off their stick. Max, that big battle behind there. I gotta stop saying there. Puck escapes and Asher is gonna apply a good pressure. Orono brings that back out to neutral. Goes hard to the outside on net. That's gonna be another goal. Bad rebound, unfortunately, spit right out to the Orono player, and nobody picks him up. Building a hole for ourselves here in the first. Seemed like a relatively harmless chance, but Orono right around and cut to the front of the net. Orono again, right around. Rocky gloves that one down. Gibb with it behind the net, fires it across to Remy. Remy reaches out there to slow it down, but Orono takes control. Brooks up, Cooper not able to do much with that pass, and Orono turns it right back. And go back over to Cooper here. Let's give this another try, and he'll just ice the puck. So Royals had early pressure and early chances, not able to convert on any of those, and Orono take advantage of what they've had. Sent down below the goal line where Colin takes it over to Vinny. Vinny tries to get to Nolan, chipped up to Mace. Mason's going to work it around. Right through interference. Sides it up to Brecken. Chopped off his stick, but Mason following. Chopped again off the stick, throwing up the boards. No help, but Orono just relieves the pressure to center ice. Orono off the boards, taken by Vinny. Vinny tried to feed it up to Brecken, but that's intercepted. And Orono, backhander wide of the net. Out to the point. This good block out front, or maybe taken by their own guy. Good battle by Mason, fights him off, and Nolan will flip it out to center ice. Colin sends that right back out as the Royals change behind. Orono speed. Pinned off by Vincent and Max. Max fighting through, finally lands on Brecken's stick, and Brecken will ice the puck. An awful lot of icing here. And based on past games, goal type of team. So really that's kind of the number if the Royals can start to generate some offense and start just adding a few tallies here. It's definitely not a blowout type of team. Will loses the puck to Orono. Orono all day. Rocky, big save. On that far side post. Bailed up by Rocky. Brooks for the face-off. Wide open on the far side. He's got speed. Good stick by Charles right at the end. Off the side of the net. Good tie-up by Charles. Puck just hanging around in the crease. Oh, no. Flipped off the shoulder, I believe, of Rocky. Big battle behind as puck sent up off of Remy's feet. Charles didn't like what he saw, regroups. Sent up. Brecken chops it forward. Orono tries to get it through, but Mason's going to step in with it. Driving wide towards the front of the net. Brecken tied up. Flipped up. Let's see if Vinny can. Apparently, Brecken going for an interference. Didn't see what happened. Maybe goalie interference possibly back there. Mason on the drop, pops up, Vinny takes it. Fired through the middle, redirected out of the zone by Nolan. Nolan and Mason give chase to the top. Puck worked across the blue line. Mason puck back up to the point. Can be rotated through. Redirected. Rocky with a save off the glove or helmet, maybe? I'm not sure what that was, but popped up, stays out either way. Vincent, good battle back there. There, I said it. Colin applying pressure. A puck sent to the point and it escapes. Orono quickly back, tries to get it in. Mason with a good steal and then push it down a little bit further, kill some more time here. Again, these are minute 30 power plays, so. Gibb getting chased. Good little safety valve off the boards and out of the zone again. Rocky blockered away. Pops lively off the back glass. Up to the point. And to fire it, Rocky paddle down and boys circle around him. So 7 remain on the man advantage. Hopkins getting murdered in shots on goal right now, 10-1. Asher comes out. Stripped of the puck. Brecken's going to be coming right out of the box and into the play here. Actually, it's circled in the box there, and Will steps out. Rocky, good save. Rocky. This seems like it's really horrible quality on the feed. Rocky loves it. Brooksy on the draw. Taken by Orono. Orono leaves it for the D, gonna fire it down low, but Vincent was there. Oh no, why is there somebody standing there? Luckily not able to convert. Oh, step up on him. Orono with another one. He's getting out of control here. Just need to get the next one. Need to get some shots. That's the goalie. Nothing's getting through. Mason wins that face-off, clean back. Gibb, Charles to Nolan. Nolan tries to work it in. Mason got a stick on it to send it a little further and is going to try to work his way around Orono. Orono goes to the far side. Sent. Oh! Puck was under him. Didn't know it. Mason, good job to jump in there and get body position on Orono. Pokes it through to Brecken. Brecken 1-on-2. Brecken's going to get checked. And power play for the Royals. A big moment here in this one. Royals need to generate something. It's been quiet in the offensive zone since the first, basically, couple shifts. Face off, just sitting there in the dots. Asher comes in, slides it back over to Will. Will up to Colin, back down to Will. Will towards the net. It's bouncing around. Don't know where it is. Try this all over again. So 2 shots on goal now. Doubled him. See if we can do that again here. Colin fires towards the goal from the point. Asher with it. Asher, good body position. kicks it off to Max. Max able to jump in there and make a good play. Max behind the net, looking for something. Move it, 2 passes. Go back to the D. Oof. Tried to feed it all the way through all the traffic. Would like to see him go to Vincent, and Vincent can feed over to Colin if necessary. 16 seconds left here in the period. And Orono trying to break it out quick here. Again, 26 left in the man advantage. Orono gets all the way through everybody, spinning around, playing with the puck. And that'll do it here for the period. So, not a pretty one. Royals surrendering a few, well, 3. 3 would be a few, right? A few goals on probably avoidable situations. It's a long game, though, 15-minute period. So let's see what these boys can muster here in the next 15. All ready to get going here for the start of the second. Still 19 left on the Royal power play. Puck one back by Orono. They flip it. And Orono just going to fire down into the zone, try to kill the remainder of this. Good stop and start by Gibb. They lost an edge. Don't know what we're playing. Fires it across to the far side. Nolan pokes it as far as the blue line, and that was it. And now Orono with a jailbreak. Redirected. Goes wide. Nolan grabs it. Blocked up front by Gibb. Orono chops it towards the net. Brecken's going to work his way through. Finally gets stopped at the blue line, I think by the official, maybe. Brecken continues. Chipped up and nobody here, so it's going to be a race to the puck. Rocky gets a toe on that one. I think it was going wide regardless. Notice I didn't say irregardless because that is not a word. Sent up over to Remy. Remy 1-on-2 at the line. We're going to go and chip into the corner and try to win that battle. Gets around Colin with a good little shoulder fake. Vincent jumps in there and helps break things up though. Rocky off the mask, big save. Another shot. Rocky paddled the way to the corner. And he had opportunity to jump in there and grab that one. Kind of stopped on the puck. Well wide. Colin and Brooks back there behind. Off the point. Fired. Rocky will glove that and get a well-needed whistle. Need a big shift here from somebody. Max brings that drawback, takes it himself even. off the boards and gets past. They're going to call it an icing. I don't think it should have been, but we'll come back. Try it all over again here. Gibbs swapped out, looks like, for Colin. I didn't actually see who was out there previously. Colin with it. Tries to hit Asher on a little saucer pass. A little too hot to handle, but Orono goes down. Max jumps in on it. Max, good feed to find Colin up at the point. Oh, put that in. Ooh, kind of a curveball from the point by Colin. Fooled the goalie, got an initial save, but rebound was there. He's not able to pot it. First real scoring opportunity for the Royals, I guess. The offside, I believe. Coming back here. What the boys need to do, they need to get pucks through to the net. Only 4 shots. I don't know that they've even attempted more than a few more than that. So face off. Stuck there for a while. They're finally chopped down. Vinny stops behind the net. A little too far for Gibb. Orono looking for a tip out high. Blocked by Mason out front, and then it does make its way on net. Rocky with a good save. Rocky holding Brecken back from taking a penalty there. It looks like Brecken not too kindly to the chops on Rocky, and Rocky said, well, let's live to battle another day here. 3 Royals pushing that puck through. Finally does exit the zone. Orono quickly back in, but swiped nicely by Vinny off the stick. And then Nolan kind of throws the puck there, unfortunately. So all that work, and then we just give the puck right to Orono. Brecken, puck's going to dribble in. And Orono, Remy back behind the net. All by himself, going to go fire it to the point. They're calling, good job to step in, avoid contact, but second Orono player had come in and leads to a chance the other way. Rocky gloves it. So obviously we can tell Orono's strategy, which is a good one, is pucks on net. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Royals maybe adopt that strategy. Let's see, good job on the draw, taken by Charles. Sends it around over to Colin. Colin up to Cooper. Cooper not able to control that, and Orono takes it. Off the crossbar, another nifty little backhand, but Cooper throwing pucks here, unfortunately. You can't do that. We had room to skate it out, tried to throw it out off the backhand nonetheless, and held in by Orono. Charles and Orono players kind of fighting through a mess of people. Fired just wide. Puck out to the point. Blocked out top. Rocky gets saved. Oh no. Just out-competed on this shift. This has a feeling of a shift that's going to end up a goal in the back of the net for the Orono Spartans. Just need to get this puck out. Good job by Colin. Finally does escape the zone. He's going to push it while Will needed change is happening behind. Tried to feed it across. Probably would have been better off to get that shot on net. Good back check by Asher. Will off the bench. Chip down in. Asher surveying. Takes the right angle there. Cuts off Orono. Orono fired to the far side corner. Vincent's going to pinch down, so Max will cover up on the point. Max now steps up. It gets chipped past him. This could be a 2-on-1 headed the other way. Actually, it's a 1-on-0. Rocky with a good save. Wow. Kept getting fed right to the middle there, and finally Orono able to get a good wood on it and put it in the back. Like I said, Orono's normally good for 4. They've got their 4 here now, so it's time for us to join the game. Mason on the draw, wins that. Gibb with it. Gibb's going to work his way down, fire it down behind the net, and give chase. They're going to rifle it up the boards. Collins should get a hold. Out to Charles. Just a second too late there, unfortunately, and Orono was able to chop that and come out 2-on. Get that out of there. Gibb comes all the way back to dig that out of the crease. That came out, yep. So Royals mixing up the lines here. Brecken moving back to D. Good pressure by Will and Brooks. Orono just kind of tossing this puck around areas, but they are the first one to it, so maybe not entirely all bad. Up to Cooper. Cooper's got Will on the far side, not able to reach him or connect with him. Good step up by Brooksy, just not quite able to regather. Brecken with it, darts in, shot towards the net. Oh no. Orono 2-on-2 here. Orono's gonna had that far side, and then nobody took the far side trailer. Luckily for us, they opted to shoot that. Max with it. Max from the offside. Max trying to interchange with Nolan, just a little miscommunication, and collided. Swatted off of Asher's stick, and now Orono guilty of an offside. 6:39 here in the second. High in the sky, taken by Charles. Charles working it around. Comes out, and Max had it for a second, lost footing for a moment. Asher with it now. He got to shoot that puck. He gives every effort. Tried to sprawling while he was falling. Shot on net. Got to just get these shots off when we have open areas right now. Out of time and space. Let him walk in. Rocky with a save. Max tried to get around or danger. Ooh. Rocky kicks that one away. Orono just doing whatever they want right now. And after another opportunity, let's see if he can outleg. He's got a long shift here. Chopped off of his stick. Will jumps in there. Will's bodied off. Mason's going to come in and join the fight. Brecken and Gibb. Gibb, couple moves, trying to work his way through. Leaves it to the point for Vinny. Mason, good redirect. Goalie save. Orono able to finally win on the face-off there. Mason and Nolan hard on the backboards. Mason digs that one out. Fighting hard, comes out with it. Still with it. Backs it over to Nolan. Nolan back to Mason. Gonna go to the point to Brecken. Brecken gets around one. Fired just wide. Goalie will pat it over. Mason jumps in there, and the rebound is gonna push his way through. Nolan gets taken down from behind. Mason's gonna come in. Had it for a moment. Dug out of skates. Gibb with it now. Mason comes in. Brecken able to intercept, but Royals are gonna have to regroup as they would have been offside. Brecken, couple moves at the blue line, continues. Brecken has it. Nolan now. Nolan shuttles it down in the corner where Brooks gives chase. Kind of a slow, lazy pass to the point, and Brecken able to jump in there and get a shot on net. Stream is down. Hopefully we'll get some. Face off taken back by Orono. Orono tries to get one through off of a skate and then fired off of a blocker of Rocky. The Royals go to the kill here. Remy in the box for something. Trick maybe. 3:35 left in this second. Max, good job on the face-off, but Asher chopped it up off the stick of the Orono player into the corner. Oh, no goal. First shot redirected off the crossbar, stayed out, but everybody stopped playing, and Orono finishes with the second one. So Royals just a goal away from running time, make the thing even more difficult. Well, good job to fight through all of that. Max with it now. Just shoot it, Max. Shoot it! Off the side of the net. Nobody wants to shoot the puck here, and it's causing us trouble. Pass to Orono, unfortunately. Needs a breakout the other way. Chips towards the net. Rocky will just swipe that away to the corner. Comes out to Orono. He's got a couple of choices and could have passed to. Instead, they just flip it on net and Rocky will glove it. Uh, 6 measly shots on goal for the Royals here so far. They need to hit pucks to the net. Even attempt them. We're not even attempting shots right now. We are so worried about the perfect shot that we don't even try. Brecken all the way through. Brecken taken behind. It's going to dribble out. Mason's going to swoop in, get it jostled, loose. All right, we didn't miss anything. Rocky made a save, I think. Royals didn't do anything. It's 18 seconds left here in the second, where they get a well-needed Zamboni break here to hopefully correct things in the locker room here. It's not the same team that we saw yesterday, for sure. Obviously, the Orono competition is stiffer, but this is not been a case, I don't think, of being skilled or far better team. I think this has been our own doing here. Brecken, 6 seconds left. Got all the way through, still with the puck on his stick and a shot on net, and then fouls it to the goalie. There's 0.5 seconds left here in this collision in the crease. I'm not sure what getting called here. Get a slash on Orono, and looks like that would be it. So the slash is maybe what caused Brecken to go down into the goalie. Hard to tell, but anyways, 0.5 left here. And that'll go hit for a second here. So Royals get a chance to regroup, head back to the locker room, figure things out, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side. All right, we're back. Let's see what those coaches got accomplished in the break. Again, Royals starting off with the man advantage. Gibb dug it off boards, but taken from him. Brecken, gosh, we are just letting, I don't know, I'm not sure who's on the man advantage right now. Royals just beaten to everything. Trying to got to pass that puck. They're trying to be individual stars. Mason gets through. Someone's got to drive the net now. Mason wants to get it out there. Nobody out front. Backhanded it towards the net on Nolan's backhand. And Royals have to reset. Brecken lost his footing on that pass, and Royals going to regroup here. Up to Nolan. Nolan turned it over. Colin, good job to cover that one up. Colin can take it. Left it at the point for Max. Pushed back down to Colin. Max knocked down, or he lost a footing as he was driving towards the net, and then it'll be iced as the penalty expires. So if you're keeping track, 0 shots on the man advantage. I don't know that they had more than 15 seconds in the zone. Again, just a little sloppy play. Not using our team, not passing when we needed to. Puck slid right through the crease. It'd be nice to just get one here, get something moving. Chopped out, and that will be ice again unless it's on net. Rocky was on net, so Rocky plays it up to Charles. Charles kind of throws a hand grenade to Will. Asher jumps in, applies pressure. Now Charles joins the fray. Charles uses a stick. Asher now fights through a bit of a hook there, but continues on. Asher kind of got clotheslined to stick on the boards there, I think. Go, go, go. Could have numbers if they work it right. And Orono right back with the numbers of their own here. Slid towards the net. Kind of a soft shot towards the net. Rocky got a paddle down, and the rebound was there, but no luck from Orono to do much more with it. Cooper held that, sent it back down. Brooks came down below trying to help out, but Orono quickly back out again. Remy loses that. Brecken tried to take that. Oh, that got all the way through somehow, but I think even they were surprised that got through. Rolled off the stick. And this should escape the zone, but not be nice. Charles first on. Charles to Colin. Colin up the boards to Gibb. Gibb slides it up, trying to hit Mason, just not in sync there. Colin a good step up though. Colin's got Remy out front. Remy not able to put that one over. Mason now pounding away. It's not covered yet. 4 or 5 shots on that. Mason tries to fire one up the Nolan off on the line change, but every time he tries to, the puck gets turned back. Not even bother here. We'll come back. Good job by Vinny to jump in there and hit that puck. Brecken tried to jump in there, right idea, just not able to take the right angle and sneaks past him. Cooper across over to Remy. Remy just tries to chip it around, didn't work, and got away with a little cross check up high. Rocky, good glove. Again, They're taking shots. We are not. Mason had it, won it back, but hit the skate of the official. Tip down low. Colin stops. Got taken away by Orono. Tries to get it towards the front. Royals get that bottled up nicely. Nolan trying to push it up the wall. Does get through 2 Orono players and emerges with it. Shot on net. Goalie got a glove on it, popped out and landed. Mason jumps in there, gets that puck poked loose, digs it back by Gibb. Mason continues to battle, fired towards the net by somebody. Orono was standing there. Offside. 7:18 left here. 10 shots on net for the Royals. Again, not nearly enough volume towards the net, as we just saw there. Anything towards the net can cause challenges. The goalie loved it. Popped down and is sitting right in front. Ooh, Vinny loses an edge behind the net there. Good job by the rest of the Cavalry to come cover up. And now Brecken with it. That's interference, and they call it. With the hold. Could have been an interference, could have been a hold, either way. Yeah. Understatement to the year here. Royals need to get this goal here. Pops out. Oh, hold that in. Good hold by Brecken. Shot towards the net. That hits a shin pad. Max applies pressure. Will comes in to help out. Brecken, speed, fired towards the net off the side of the net. Comes all the way back through to the corner. Brecken and Orono players lean on each other. Puck flipped up. Max got a reach on it. Comes over to Vinny. Vinny up to Max. Chip back into the zone to Colin, and Colin quickly up to Will. Will stolen from him at the blue line. Allows Orono an opportunity. Rocky with a save. So 31 left here in the main advantage. Again, Royals, they need something here. Mason wins it over to Charles cleanly. Charles round to Colin, gets past him. Backhanded back behind the net. Charles back with it once more. Turned over to Orono. Orono scores. Just had a man advantage, and trying to go right into where all the pressure is. Turned over, and Orono just right back in one shot. And, they're up 6 now. Running time going. Nolan up to Mason. Mason continues to push through behind the net. Taken now by Nolan. Nolan towards the net. Mason bats it down and scores. The Royals kept their way back in here. I use that more metaphorically than really, as 6'1" is really not climbing in here, but it's something. See if they do it again. Get a couple quick ones. Mason now, once again, tries to pull through the legs. Got it all the way through, but Orono, player behind, collects it. Chips back down. Fired through, and Gibb now with it. Down. Gibb behind the net. Gets taken down. Nolan's going to jump in. Nolan, big pile up behind the net. Nolan got Mason up front, but goes out to the point here. Vinny's got a chance. Goes over to Brecken. Brecken's going to kind of end up skating into the teeth of some Orono players. Gibb turns and fires it hard around. That's going to come all the way around. Vinny able to hold it and send it in temporarily, but Orono now with it. Good pass to Cooper, just not able to convert. Fired around 4:11 left here. Bears mentioned that this isn't the end if they. Oh, that's going to be a goal, isn't it? Royals don't come out on top here. They have moved down into the lower bracket where things get a lot more difficult. They need 5 wins through the bottom side of the bracket. So not impossible, but not easy. And obviously the issue is we know these boys can play good hockey. Can they play 5 in a row? That's not been something they've been able to replicate so far this year. Orono with it blocked out. And I'm trying to find the puck here. I don't want to zoom out, but I guess I'll have to. Orono fired back down behind. Rocky will leave that for Charles. Charles flips it around over to Remy. Charles with it again. Need a little bit harder play there on that pass. He just kind of olayed and tried to do a stick lift and let Orono take that play. We got to be a little bit more harder on the puck. Violation. Out to the point. Colin with that hard shot. Redirected on net. .239 remain here. I think it's Tuesday at 9. Offside. No, we should be up here. Loser a game. Oh, 5. You're right. I was thinking where that one. Fired down and around. Back and forth here on the board. Comes out. Brecken fired just wide. Again, shots towards the net. Ooh, hops over Vincent's stick at the blue line and causes trouble. Long pass up to Max. Max tried to feed across to Asher. Good follow up by Brecken. I don't know if he saw that or just knew it was going wide. He didn't react. Just seemed to miss wide of the net just by a foot or so. Max with it behind. Max trying to work it off front, I believe. Brecken, another shot redirected on the way in, good snare by the goalie. .118 in this one. Orono flipped it around. They go down. Unfortunately, we didn't have that blue line sealed, and that will dribble out. Mason stood up at the blue line. Nolan with him, though. Nolan's going to head on in. Shot towards net. Rebound came off the far side. Mason's going to get in there and get that puck loose. Tried to shovel it down low. That didn't quite get there. And Orono out the other end. Stripped of the puck. Nolan. Just again, one more stick handle than necessary to head north. Just 32 seconds left here. Turned over to Gibb. Mason comes in there and helps. Colin with it. Colin, nice pass across over to Nolan. Nolan's got Gibb with him. Turns the puck over at the blue line. And that Rocky with a glove save here. 4.1 left here. So that be the icing on the cake here for Orono as 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and Hopkins falling 6-1. Not the level of performance that they can bring, unfortunately, but it's what they brought. So we'll leave it there and see you on Tuesday, maybe. I think that's what it is.